Make you feel like you're at a Japanese steakhouse, huh? What's up with it? Welcome. It's Wednesdays, Strategy Wednesdays, right? Today's topic is let's secure the deal. Um, Still got a cold, still drinking tea. Hope all is well. Um, you know, Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Uh, Everything's going well this week. Everything that you wanted to accomplish, you are accomplishing. Um, that being said, today we have a very interesting topic. Just do me a favor, let you guys know. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Sorry, a little tongue tied. Um, so if you want to secure more deals, right? You want to do more deals in your real estate business, your product business, your service based business. It's going to take this one simple formula. And I think I'm gonna go really deep into this today. So, like I said, if you guys are, excuse me, if you guys haven't gotten my copy of the art delegation, we just put it out with the brand new funnel. Excuse me. Go to ebook.co929.com and get you a copy of it. Ebook.co929.com. Listen, if you're struggling with, delegating things, passing off to your team, whether you're using a virtual assistant, you're using remote employees here in America, or you are just curious to know what it's going to take to do this, I definitely recommend you picking up a copy of that ebook. Also, book a call with us and see what we can do to help you take your business to the next level. Shout out to everybody. This is the last week going into March 1st, effectively March 1st. We will not be doing any more skip tracing for the prices that we've been offering it. So if you need another list skip trace, reach out to us and get it for that cheap price. Moving forward, all skip tracing will be 4 cents per record. Still dirt cheap than anybody that you can find. It'll be 4 cents per record, and we have a lot more different lists you can choose from. So once we get all of that stuff situated, effectively March 1st, you can be able to do that. So Prospect Vault will be now offering skip tracing. Easy Skip was sold to Prospect Vault last week. So now you can get more different custom tailored lists at the lowest price possible, 4 cents per record. So you're still coming off saving. So and that's because economically we can't continue to support that because we actually take a loss every time we provide that data to you guys. So just rack up on as much data as you want. But March 1st, we will not be offering any more lists for that cheaper price because we were just trying to give people a head start. So now it's time to handle our business. And if you want to continue to work with us and continue to get listed leads, it definitely be 4 cents a record. And that's a minimum of 1,000 records per order. So back to today's lesson. Sorry, my voice sounds a little different. Remember, I made a place for you guys to go live every single day. Through the good, the bad, winter time, fall time, all the 4 seasons, all the way up until December 31st. You got me going live, teaching and showing you everything I know. So towards March, April, it's going to get very interesting because we're going to be adding a lot of more different other content outside of real estate that I do. So be prepared. We're launching a brand called Extreme Success, Extremepreneurs, all these different extreme brands. That's where a lot of my content will be housed at. So just be prepared for that, where I can be able to interview more people, bring in more people. If you ever want to start different businesses, we're going to be talking about that. And just really focus on entrepreneurship in general. So, I just want you guys to know and understand that I am a diehard entrepreneur person. I love this shit. I wouldn't give this up for the world. I'm very passionate about this. I pray to God will allow me and bless me to continue to do this until the day He called me home and closed my eyes. I know it's some hard days. I know it's days where I don't feel like dealing with customers or, dealing with people bullshit or them dealing with my bullshit or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur, you got to stay consistent. So let's talk about this strategy when it comes to securing a deal. Now, this strategy I've been using all of my career, and it's worked really well for me. And you might hear me say this. People do business with these three things. People who they know, right? They like and trust. So if you're not tightening that up on your business spectrum, if you're not doing these things where you're not taking care of that in your business, where your customers don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you, you're not going to get a lot of deals done. So the way to secure a deal is for them to know you. How can someone know you? By building rapport on the phone with them, by finding commonality. So if a person say, I have a vegetable garden, I'm into growing tomatoes, and you used to help your grandma pick and grow tomatoes when you was younger, bring that up. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable and personable with a person, because the more commonality you share with someone, the more of a connection you're making with that person. Don't be so fast to try to close a deal or try to get a contract signed or try to get an invoice paid or whatever the case, whatever you got going on. And I'm telling you this, guys, if you take this advice right here, this advice is more powerful than any college can give you right now. If you take this advice and apply this advice in life and in your business, you're going to make a shit ton of money. And the reason why is because when you're making that personal connection with someone, they feel like they like you, and they understand you, and then ultimately that leads into trusting you. So if a person is trusting you, what does that ultimately mean? Now you can go for the ask. Whatever the ask is, hey, sign this contract, pay this invoice, do business with me, come on my podcast, do this for me, I do that for you, whatever the situation may be. So, example, if you're locally wholesaling and you working with an older lady who's interested in selling a house but haven't pulled the trigger, it's not that she's not motivated, it's that people didn't hit the big three. Know, like, and trust. So are you willing to go in there and be a genuine person? Sit on the table, talk about old memories, and look at the picture and say, oh, wow, what was it like growing up in the 60s or the 70s? I'm very fascinated with the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Now, a lot of older people say, bro, you don't even want to know what we went through in them years. But I'm like, outside the negativity, the food looked good, the charisma, like everything. There wasn't no phones. There wasn't no much television. Everybody had to live life. And when you was at the dinner table, you was there. You was actually there paying attention. I can't tell you how many times we go out to dinner. And me too, I'm guilty of this. And we just all sit there and just staring at our phones, and no one has any interactions with each other as much. So when you're establishing that with people, and you're sitting there down on the table and you're talking business, or you're just on the phone, right? You can do this on the phone too. And you're on the phone and you're talking business, and you're going through this 45-minute conversation about old times and this and that and this and that. Some people are going to like you. See, guys, you got to learn how to slow walk people. Now, this may be a bad analogy, but I like the analogy. Like a person who has a pet snake, right, thinks that the snake loves him because the snake's always under him. They're always staring at him. They lay on him. They go to sleep with him. Not understanding that snake is sizing that person up to figure out how he's going to eat him. So that same situation, right, if you look at the analogy, right, when you're sizing someone up to figure out how you're going to, get them or persuade them or work with them or whatever the case may be, you guys got to be more strategic. You're too transactional. You're calling people, hi, hello, yeah, this is Antoine. I got an offer for you, $50,000. You want it? Come on. I seen the contract today. Next thing you know, it's crickets. You don't hear from them for months. You call them, you're rushing them. Okay, yeah. How many bedrooms, beds? Yeah, my husband just died 2 weeks ago. Okay, great. How many bedrooms and beds? You're rushing through the conversation, and you're not making people feel like they're humans. You're not making yourself look like a human. You look like an idiotic robot that's just chasing money. And when you get into the point where people can sense that the only thing you're in it for is the money, you're going to do bad. Quick story. When I sometimes I catch Ubers, right? I had an Uber pick me up. Me and the boys up to take us to the barbershop on Saturdays. I like to move really early Saturday morning. So we get up like 7 in the morning, get to the barbershop at 8:15. The Uber guy looked at the address and said, yo, Why are you going 45 minutes to go get your haircut? I know it don't look like I get my haircut every week, but every week I get a haircut. He don't cut this. He just take the sides and shape me up and, have me looking right. Because if you see some of my videos, my hair just grows really wild, really wild. So I don't like it looking that wild. I like this length. But yeah, so he said, bro, why in the world would you drive 45 minutes to go get a haircut? What is wrong with you? There's a barber right around the corner I can point you to. And I explained to him, I said, it's deeper than my haircut. It's the fact that I know this person. I like him. He respects my children. He take his time with my youngest son. My oldest son like him. And I trust him. Right? And he makes us feel special. He give us his undivided attention while we're there. He cut our hair. He take his time with us. He's not in a hurry. Even if he sees somebody, like 3 more customers come in the door, that's his customers. I never felt rushed out the chair. I never felt like he did a half-ass job on my haircut or he rushed me because he had other people to attend to. And what that did was that gave me an invincible line of loyalty to continue to work with him and come back to him because he made me feel special. So let me ask you, what are you doing to make your prospects feel special, right? When a family, think about this, when a family knows a relative, they usually keep that relative in their family for generations until that relative die off and the next one come along. So the point I'm making to you guys is that sometimes you got to make people feel loved, like special, and wanted, even if they're just a customer for one deal. Listen, guys, this is $1 million stuff I learned over the years. If you listen to what I'm telling you guys, you will make so much money. You will want to send me a check and say, yo, Antoine, this information you've been giving me, I done made a ton of money. Here's your fair share of it. I'm saying, well, thank you. I appreciate it. But the point I'm making to you, the thing I hate about real estate wholesaling, and the reason why real estate wholesaling is such a dangerous service to the real estate community, is that no one's teaching people customer service. No one's teaching people empathy. No one's teaching people how to respect people while they're going through hardship in their life. And if you can get them skills and them things down pat, you're going to secure a lot more deals. Because people are going to do business with you because they know you. People are going to do business with you because they're going to say, yeah, my cousin, you took good care of my cousin. And he told me that I'm the best person to sell, you to come sell my house to. Or my VA business, for example. My VA business is strictly referrals. We do run ads, Facebook ads, and we do podcast interviews. But 60% of the money we make off our Facebook business, not Facebook business, our business that focus on virtual assistants strictly comes off of word of mouth and referrals because people know us, they like us, and they trust us. So when you out here taking care of customers, ask for a referral. Hey, do you happen to know somebody else that's looking to sell their house? Do you happen to know somebody else in your similar situation that I can help take care of? And I'm here to tell you, people know other people. And if they feel that you did them a good service and good justification of what you did for them, they're going to be so proud to tell other people about you. So the point I'm making to you guys is stop focusing on being so transactional and figuring out, I can offer him this much. And if I offer him this much, he's going to accept this and blah, 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 blah. Right? You need to be focused on how can I serve these people? How can I help these people? When I turned my business, my first business, my first business that took care of me and my entire family and everybody around me, our tag and title business, me and my wife. That business taught me one lesson. Everything in life is not a failure. It's not a mistake. There are lessons and wisdoms. And you have to be smart enough to understand what you get from that lesson and wisdom and move on. If you do business with somebody and you lose money or they rob you, they scam you, that wasn't a bad thing. It was a lesson. When I closed on my first house in DC and every contractor robbed me blind, at that time, Facebook wasn't a place where you go and say, don't work with him, he robbed me. Don't work with him, she robbed me. Don't work with her, that person robbed me. That person scammed me. He took my money, did this. Like, you got to understand when you're in business, protect yourself. This shit is like boxing. You got to protect yourself at all times. So when you're doing business with people, don't be so gullible. When you're working with people, stand on whatever you got going on. If shit go left, just communicate with people. They'll work with you, right? And that's the point that I want to make to you guys is when When you're transparent and you're showing that trust in, people gonna rock with you through good and bad. So if a deal goes sideways and your cash buyer flakes out, and your title company is not being as communicative as possible, then what you do, you call your seller, the person you made the deal with, the person that you built that relationship with, the person that you made that understanding with, and explain to them that, hey, yo, I know we're supposed to be closing on the 24th, but it doesn't look like it. Here's what's going on, and here's what I'm going to do about it. Or here's what I'm going to try to do about it. And just keep in communication with people. Communication is your best friend. Don't leave people in the dark. I learned years ago, if you leave somebody in the dark, then now you're allowing them to make their own conclusion of what they feel about the situation. So get focused, guys. So when you're looking at locking up deals and stuff, all of this is going to come to you. I know it's boring, but the boring shit pays the bills. The exciting, jolly YouTube shit, go watch that shit somewhere else. I'm here to give you a life lesson. And I'm here to show you that your mistakes that you're making or you're going through, or if you feel like, yo, my cold call's not working out right, I'm not getting too many people to say yes, them are lessons. Go back and look at what you could have done better. Right? Go back and look and see, damn, I could have done this a whole lot better. I could have done that a whole lot better. I could have said that. Damn. The secret to all this is the sellers don't know what your script's supposed to sound like. So give them back a call. Hey, man, this is Antoine Campbell. I know I talked to you last week, but I just wanted to call you again just to open up the situation to see, can we elaborate a little more on what's going on for both of you? Start all over. Hey, can we start fresh? I know I might have seemed a little pushy last week. My apologies. I just want to start fresh. Being a bigger person in life is a hard thing to do. But I'm telling you, if you're a bigger person in life and put your ego to the side, you're going to get way further than most people. And that's how you get to the money. That's how you secure the deal. When people can make that connection, like, damn, I like them. Let me go ahead and rock with them. Right? So that's what you guys got to start doing, is letting people know that I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to do everything I could in my power to make sure that everything I said I'm going to do. And that's the biggest thing with wholesalers. Oh, this deal ain't going to work. I can't find a buyer. I'm not going to answer my phone no more for the seller. Now imagine if that seller was really counting on you and now they lost their house in foreclosure. That's fucked up. You know how many wholesalers I've seen that allowed and let someone lose their house in foreclosure because they didn't know what they was doing? And now that ignorance done trickled down onto a person who genuinely wanted to sell their house and had enough time to sell it if they was working with the right person. So that's why I come on here, so I can teach you guys some stuff, to show you guys some things, because shit about to get real. Shit is getting real, right? We talked yesterday about the no equity list. Who on here today pulled them a no equity list and started calling them people? See, information is only powerful if you use it. Information is only beneficial if you use it. So if we talked about the no equity list, you should, as soon as you got off the live, ran to anywhere, PropStream, Bachelor, I don't give a shit where you get your data from. That's not my problem. But you should have made an effort to say, I'm going to call the no data list. No equity list. I'm going to focus on talking to these people because there's no one else looking for these people. The realtors not calling no equity list because they're stupid. They outside, like, there's a handful of realtors who understand creative ways to help sellers. But outside of, I ain't getting my 3%, you ain't got enough equity for me to get my 3%, next, I can't help you. Same thing to wholesalers. Oh, damn, I can't sell it 65 cents on a dollar, next, I can't help you. So what happened to these crowd of people? I'll tell you what happened to them. Most of them lose their houses, and then most of the houses end up on auction.com. Then a cycle start again. Then the cash buyer is going inbound. But what if you can get to them before auction.com? What if you can help them out before auction.com? What would that do for you? So you got to ask yourself, what am I doing? Who am I serving? Who am I helping? How can I secure the deal and then make this deal benefit me and the seller simultaneously and everybody feel like they want? So that's the biggest thing. If you want to secure the deal, you got to hit the three, the big three. Do they know you? Do they like you? And do they trust you? Right? See, prospects only work with someone they know, they like, and they trust. It's a proven fact. There's no reason for someone to work with you if they don't know you. There's no reason for someone to work with you if they don't like you. And that's damn sure no reason for someone to work with you if they don't trust you. So I want you to get that in your head. So if you've been struggling to generate quality leads consistently, pull your no equity list. Have your cold caller call them. And book the appointment, get on the phone, listen to their situation, and offer them a solution. Simple as that. See, the issue is most people are afraid of the phones. They hide behind AVAs. They hide behind their automations and systems. You have to roll your sleeves up and do the fucking work too. There's not enough automations, VA systems, trainings, courses that can save you, like having a personable conversation with somebody on the phones. So, that being said, guys, stay focused. If you want to secure more deals, become more personable. If you want to secure more deals, ask more questions on the phone. If you want to secure more deals, become more curious on the phone. If you want to secure more deals, become likable. If you want to secure more deals, become approachable. Write this shit down. People out here charging $50,000 for the same information. You get it every day free of charge. And that might be feeling bad. I'm just telling you that you're not implementing the information. Right? There's no urgency because people who don't pay attention. And that's exactly why we have paid products too. Because when they pay, they take it more serious. It's a proven fact. It's not some shit I'm making up. It's proven. So, where you guys watching from? Shout out to my favorite customer, all the way from Ghana. Appreciate you. Robert, hope all is well. Let me know how you liking the book that we sent you last week. Hope all is well. Did you get your book, Robert? Because you signed up for a big package, so we should have sent you a lot of stuff. You didn't get the book, let me know, brother. I'll send you a copy of that ebook today. Anne from Canada, shout out to you. Bobby, I do know we owe you a few leads. Sorry about that. We'll be working on that for you today. But I appreciate everybody. Listen, it's midweek. How's your week going so far? Any wins, any losses? What you guys talking about? New Haven, Connecticut in the house. I love me some Connecticut. I've only been there once, but I like the place. I like the place because I see opportunity. I see opportunity if you want to build a nice real estate portfolio. If you want to build a nice, good real estate portfolio, Connecticut is definitely a place to do it. What's up, brother? Hope all is well. Hope everybody's good, man. Hope everybody's living a good life. Stay healthy, man. Stay out of drama. Mind your business. Build your business. Make your money and stay out the way. That's all I can tell you guys. I can't tell you nothing more. I'm not going to sit here and say, do this, do that. Just stay out the way. Make your money and stay out the way. Also, for the month of March, we'll be giving out free vacation vouchers. One vacation voucher a day. And that vacation voucher, you can use it, take it, family trip, whatever the case may be, give it to somebody else. I don't care. But we'll be giving it out. The only thing you got to do is screenshot this YouTube live, tag me on Instagram in your stories, right? And we'll send you a vacation. If you got a passport, I seen in Mexico. If you don't have a passport, I just give you a 3-night voucher. You can book it any hotel you want. Any other thing? Any questions? Let's move into Q&A really quickly. I got a crazy schedule. I'm booked all the way from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock tonight. And I still have to work in my businesses. So wish me luck. Any questions, guys? Come on. What are your questions at? I know you got some questions. Or, like I tell people, we don't offer coaching, right? We do offer high-level one-on-one consulting. And you have access to me, but coaching, I believe coaching, that's not really my thing. So we used our YouTube platform to go live every day. And if you're smart, you'll come here and get your questions answered. And then go out and make you some money. And then you come back and pay for one of our high consulting packages. So that's the whole purpose of doing this live for you guys, is to help you make money. My intention is to make sure you make money. And if you make money with what I'm teaching you and showing you, I will hope you will let us know so we can at least know that it's working. But we get messages at least 3-4 times a week. People talking about how much money they made with us and stuff. The reason why I choose not to post that because I'm from Washington D.C. I'm really big on privacy, and I'm from a city where people shouldn't know what you're making unless you want to be robbed and set up a kill. So we're not really big fans of bragging about the money side of things. You'll know if somebody making money, but you don't have to be posting hoods and all stupid shit. Also, if you have a virtual assistant and you're not putting a virtual assistant in our VA Master Premium program, shame on you. If you're not teaching them and working with them once a week, my man's still making moves. How long you had that VA? You had the VA for a break. How long you had the VA, bro? Tell everybody how long you had your VA. Most of my clients keep their VAs for a very long time. So, this proof is going to put into what we do. We're not just a VA company grabbing VA off the streets. We're a training and recruitment company that specializes in matching people with long-term employees. So yeah. Wow, 3 years, bro. Man, we got it. When I do my start back up my Nut Up a Nugget podcast, starting in April, reach out, DM me on Facebook. We gotta do an interview with you again, bro. Gotta get you an interview. Come on, I know you said you don't want to do interviews, but come on, man. Let's do an interview, bro. 3 years. That's amazing, man. That's a blessing. 3 years. So yeah, so if you don't have your VA registered at our program, they'll be working with them every Mondays and Wednesdays, teaching them and continue to train them. We see the data. These VAs are literally doubling, tripling their production, right? Their comprehension skills, their lead qualification skills, their ability to deal with the stress on the phone without, flaking out and freezing up. We teaching them this stuff. $97 a month per virtual assistant. Literally, it's cheaper than going to Starbucks every single day buying a cup of coffee. If you can afford a cup of coffee every day from Starbucks or McCafe, you can afford to put your VAs in our training. I guarantee you will see a difference. Day and night. It don't even have to be the VAs you hire to us. If you just get some random VAs off the street and you want them trained or you got them from somewhere else outside of me, we'll take them in because we believe in giving everybody a chance to get trained. You know what I mean? No matter what, sis, be glad I get rid of this coat. No matter what, there's always gonna be people dying. You just be cautious, be smart, be disciplined, and you'll be good to go. But like I said, I got a feeling you're gonna get some deals. And once you crack that code and you get your first deal and you create that proof of concept, it's over after that. It is over after that. I think you just gotta work on your acquisitions a little more. Work on, being more personable and making that personal connection with people, and then understand that there is a 2, 3, 4 call sequence pipeline where your lead, it may take 2 weeks to get them to agree to an offer. Once you get over that hump, I think you're gonna be good to go, especially in places like Ohio. And when we relaunch our skip tracing program, we definitely got some good quality data. One of the data points that we got, I ain't even speak on nobody about, is the obituary list. So, that list is we testing right now. So we want to test it first before we put it out there, just to make sure that it's really good. Any other questions before we get out of here? I'm starving. I ain't eating no lunch today. Let me order some food shit. If you're thinking about getting a VA, reach out to us. Right? If you have a VA and you're not properly training them, I guarantee you're leaving money on the table by not paying us the $97 a month to help train them. Simple as that. Yes, success leads clues. I agree. Success leads clues. Any other questions? If you just joined the live stream, do me a favor, like and share the video. We really appreciate that. And tomorrow's going to be a good video too. Any more questions? If not, we're going to wrap it up today. It's been an amazing episode with you guys. Remember, if you want to secure more deals, you got to do these few things. People do business with people who they know, like, and trust. And if you're not getting to know people on the phones and people not liking you, ultimately they're not going to trust you. They're not going to trust you. They're not going to do business with you. Simple as that. But yeah, I see y'all guys tomorrow. Listen, get the new ebook. You won't be disappointed. Get your VA. Book a call with us. See what we can do to help you. The link is inside the show notes of the YouTube video. And I see you guys tomorrow.